Hello everyone. Welcome to the episode number 42 of QnA series with Suresh GP. Today we're going to talk about an important topic of DevSecOps metrics. But before I delve into DevSecOps metrics, let's understand what are the parameters that drive DevSecOps from a metric perspective. Number one, is the software secure and does it operate properly and reliably? Is the software or the infrastructure under attack? Does the software deliver expected value to achieve business goals? Can the software or infrastructure be supported and expanded adequately when you have more people, more services being provisioned? And do you quantify the cost and risks into the development environment? Now, there are 10 key metrics that can be thought about to address DevSecOps. Number one, application change time. Now, if you look at any code development, the way we see these development, there is a time between code commit and deployment into production. So it is the indication of the development pipeline, velocity that includes time to build, test, and deploy. So if it takes, ideally, you should have a shorter cycle time to make it work. That means you have taken consideration of addressing security issues from the beginning till the life cycle so that it does not delay the whole process. Second, application deployment frequency. There are instances where some of the deployments are high in nature because it's low matured and it requires more iterations to do it. So there are some high deployment environments. There are certain times when the environment is already stable, so there are possibilities of lower deployment frequency. In all cases, it would indicate how quickly are we able to deploy, which is basically a measure of velocity. Third, availability. Availability of a system or a component to ensure the right level of people get access to the systems at an appropriate time is also an important metric to measure. So if there is a sudden DDoS attack and people are not able to consume the resource, then that is of a concern. Fourth, change failure rate. So how many of the changes that is getting deployed into production have been caused by security issues? So we need to get a percentage of security issues reported during change failure. Number five, change volumes. The volume of changes that is being done over every deployment has to be tracked. Some of the times you need to patch more systems as well as features because something did not work correctly. Issue resolution time. So when we talk about if there is an issue being reported, could be a security issue, how quickly are you able to restore the service? So the resolution time, which is MTTR, is a critical component to be measured. Next, issue volume. If I see more issues coming again and again, that means we have to find out the root cause analysis and also prevent such issues from happening in the future. We talked already about mean time to recover. Let's talk about time to patch. As you see application softwares and infrastructure, there are so many different changes that are happening, and every application and infrastructure provider provides a patch to be updated. So are you having all your systems properly patched and up to date? And that's going to be a very important aspect to manage. Finally, time to value. With all your CI/CD pipelines in store, the opportunities to deliver value, the question is, are we getting the derived value that we anticipated at the first place? If so, then we are closer to the target of accomplishing the right business goals. So I hope that this episode was useful for you to understand the 10 key DevSecOps metrics And why does it matter to achieve the goal of secure, safe environment? I look forward to seeing you in our next episode of Q&A series. Until then, stay safe and keep watching and post your comments on the next questions that you would want us to address as part of the Q&A series. Thank you very much.